had a dream tonight I had a dream about the apocalypse, like the end world, nuclear holocaust, and I had my wife, my 3 kids, my 3 daughters to take care of. There were 2 huge alligators, like really huge, near our beds, like really huge, like bed size. Now think about that's the size of an alligator, but it was bigger than that. And lions, I think, and we had to survive. And that feeling, that was a rough dream. So we're going to take that dream. So I'm going to show you how to take that dream, turn it into a piece of art. So it's not necessarily, I could just take the images and see what happens with them, but there was a reason for the dream. So my thing usually is you go to the emotion behind it, and then you find the story about that. It has left me with a heavy heart, like it weighs on me, the dream. So I'm going to concentrate on why it weighs heavily. The responsibility I carry to save my kids? Is it because one of the kids is having 12th birthday and she's getting older? And I have to let go. I think that might be it. Letting go of the child you have and releasing them into the world as an adult. Also, she's proven that she can take care of herself. It's not my Armageddon. It's not my nuclear holocaust. It's hers. It's a parent sending his child or her child into test. Nuclear holocaust. One of the things I really, I couldn't. I saw the first 15 minutes of 100, and then I couldn't anymore because it didn't make sense to me that a society would send its kids to the most dangerous place. Because, well, first he wouldn't do that emotionally. He would send the older people who can take care of themselves, the adults. But also, the children are the next generation because they'll provide continuity. So you save the kids, you risk the adults. Anyway, so it did make sense to me. So I'm not going to do something now that doesn't make sense to me. And yet, there is something there in my experience now. The thing I am, my kid is becoming an adult, and I have to, not an adult, but she can take care of herself much more. She doesn't have to be protected as much on the same things, and she has proven that she can do something huge. Alright. So that flips me back to in my series of novels called So in my series of novels, Lost in Dreams, it is about parenthood. It's about a father who raises his daughter in a dream, and we watch her from novel to novel grow up, from book to book. So I'm wondering if that fits. But the truth is that he's forced to let her go at age 12. Holy cow, that's so strange. That's right, the next book. He's forced to let her go, but it's not the thing I'm imagining now, because I'm imagining letting someone go and watching what they do, kind So the image I have is you send your kid to a place where everyone sees her. That's the image. If it were older kids, it would be about going to the military. It's a draft. Your kids are drafted into the military and have to go on a very dangerous mission. So, for example, like if James Bond had parents, what would they be? Like, how worried would they be each time he goes away? It's the opposite of Spy Kids, but it's also Spy Kids. You send your kids. So, I'm not finding anything I'm connecting to, so I'm going deeper into the feeling. I feel I'm not there yet. So, connective. What's the emotion I'm missing? It's deeper than that. It's something in the gut that makes me feel bad. I physically feel bad in the gut. I feel it. I had an image of a parent who is sacrificing his children one after the other until one succeeds. But I hate that, and I'm never going to write something like that. Because in my mind, what I write is also real in some way, and I'm not going to do that. This feeling, my sigh, is part of the bad feeling I have. I'm going to find out what it is. By hook or by crook, let's see. Maybe in a different accent. No, wait. I have to concentrate, and it's hard for me to close my eyes when I'm driving. Maybe I'll have a red light. Here's the feeling. It turns my stomach. It's not about the fact that she's growing up, because I like that. Lost the AC. Come on. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you can't find it. I feel if I could have stopped. It's not about raising kids, and what is it about? My losing of purpose as a father? Maybe. Not sure. Wait. That generates a new image for me. Like if you were inside a kind of a metaverse kind of thing, and all you had was the areas of fatherhood. Suddenly, you're in a different area. I had my own area. whole new area. Like, it's a strange new world. It's a brave new world. A brave new world. Let's see. Now I can close my eyes. So, feel fear moving forward. Now I'm in a traffic jam. Come on. Stop the cars. Have a longer traffic jam. Thank you. There's... Maybe it's because I can't let go. I still feel I need to protect. I have an idea about that, but it's not good enough because it's not the feeling. But the feeling I had to put is like a huge monster father that can't protect his kids anymore. So now he has to find things to protect. Kind of a Galactus kind of huge galactic monster that must protect. No AC. Opening some windows. That's not it yet. This is a tough one. Go back to the dream. No, go back to the emotion. I find myself wanting a quick solution, like the alligators are actually me. And then you flip that, you have to protect. You're both a monster and the thing. But although it's a good idea, it's not the emotion. I am looking for something that releases the emotion. Fear. So I'm going to settle not for a story right now. I'm going to settle for like a first glimpse of potential. It is about fear. That feeling is fear. Wells up inside. You don't know what it is, but I will. What is it like? I had an image of where, like, you drink something. I fill myself up with water, like I'm a balloon. You drink it in, and it fills your entire body, and bloats your body. Don't know what it has, why it has to. Don't know what it has to do with, but you know, it's another idea. The robot saying, "Must protect, cannot compute." Oh, that's the one. Cannot compute. A world where I am not forced to protect. That's the emotion. Cannot compute a world where I cannot protect. Don't have to protect my children. They are fine. That. Okay, AC only works at top power, so I can't do it now. Must protect. So again, that I don't want a robot like that, but that is the emotion. A person who has felt like me must protect everyone from age, basically the age of 2, is now in a position where he doesn't need to protect and must flip, because it's about the emotion. So it's about what happens when you must protect your entire life and then you don't. That's the emotion. Again, easy solution is you have a kind of AI that protects the earth, and then finally the earth is fine, and now the AI is searching for himself, but itself. But I don't want that. I don't know where to take that feeling, because I had a story now in my head, like there's a single soldier, like in Lost, that's protecting the entire Earth by whatever. Like in Lost, you just have to press the button every so often. And then the Earth is protected. And now he comes back and he doesn't know what to do with himself. I think that's not accurate enough. I think that's not good enough. It should be about the entire life. But I want just a place to begin for next time. I don't have to do the whole thing. I just have to leave myself something good enough, accurate enough. With the emotion I have, to the emotion I have, per the emotion I have, plus the emotion I have, 10,000 times the emotion I have. Oh, yes. I like that. 10,000 times. It's a vacuum. That's the one. When you switch from one big emotion you've had your entire life to another, from one set of thoughts, from one set of rules to another one, you have a period, a small period hopefully, of a vacuum, a void. And I see that void being filled, like a space, being filled by creatures or beings inside my mind. You could create, I'm really trying to avoid AI in this story, because I have an idea with AI about that, but I shouldn't use it every time. So we could create a metaphor for the empty brain, the empty space of a mythical creature that switches. And in that switch, in that period, the whole thing happens within that empty skull. I like it. It's like, imagine a dinosaur, okay? Like dinosaurs have, for example, seeds like when you become a butterfly, right? So you hole up in your thing. So dinosaur goes into a certain sleep, and the brain gets wiped. And within that, again, not dinosaur, but imagine a big mythical creature. That head, which let's say it's as big as a city, the inside of that skull becomes an environment where, yes, where other creatures, smaller creatures come in, find their home, find their house, discover it, change it, whatever it is, something happens. And through 1,000 years or 10,000 years, an entire environment, the environment of that brain changes, clears out the old stuff, brings in the new stuff. And all that has happened in that 10,000 years is, the end result is that the brain is now in the place, the city-sized brain of the mythical creature that protects whatever, a mythical land, is now what it should have been by the end of that process. So all that environment, all that change is a process. I'm not sure I'm making it clear enough. Is a process of, if I'm not making it clear, write it down somewhere. It's a process of, it's a natural process. That's how dragons grow, change. We are part of it. And I feel good with that. And the pain in my stomach is gone, because in whatever way, I talked about the thing. I found it. It was accurate. I didn't just go for a story. I found it. I feel better. It's a good idea. I might write it, might not, but it's a good idea. It's good enough for a story. And it came from my emotion, which is why I feel better. I turned my apocalypse emotion into a story about a mythical creature's brain. And the time and the change, and there's depth in the story because it relies on an actual deep feeling that has roots, has strength. Anyway, that's my morning that has turned into a good morning. What's yours? Write it. Like, do you have a bad feeling, a good feeling that you can turn into a kind of a story? Write it down in the comments. You can just write down your feeling. You can write down the idea. You can write down a half-baked idea. There are no bad ideas. As you can see, it's a process. Try to make yourself feel better by taking your emotions and turning them. So, more videos like this as often as I can make them. And so subscribe and write your own stuff. This is what I do it, so you can see the process. See you next time. Time to turn on the AC.